Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. I am sitting through this WWE pre-show for Summerslam 2024, coming to you live from Cleveland. I still don't understand why this show is 3 hours long. A lot of interviews. The Damian Priest one was good. CM Punk one is halfway over. I guess they broke it up. But honestly, it kind of feels like a little bit of like filler. I really don't know a lot of the matches that are going to be going down tonight. I know the big ones. We got Gunther going up against Damian Priest. We got Cody Rhodes against Solo. And what I think is going to be the main event of the night is going to be CM Punk going up against Drew McIntyre with Seth Rollins as your guest referee. Other than that, I mean, Sami Zayn versus Braun Strowman, hoping that Braun Strowman can pull it out and get the win. Looking overall at this card, WWE, since the WrestleMania Triple H era has began, they've gone with like a less is more kind of thing for the pay-per-views. I'm always going to call them pay-per-views, PLEs, whatever you're supposed to call them now. Makes a lot of sense, but to me, honestly, if the show's 3 hours and you got 3 hour pre-show putting us through 6 hours, and I know SummerSlam has debatably been the number 2, maybe the number 3 pay-per-view of the year with Royal Rumble. I don't know. The only thing that I think they're trying to get us to watch for 3 hours is not to watch AEW. I think SummerSlam as a whole versus AEW, you're either going to watch AEW because that's the company that you're with and that's what you want to support. Any kind of fringe wrestling fan that goes back and forth, I think anybody is going to pick the Peacock pay-per-view over watching, is it Collision? I can't remember what show it is that's on tonight, but I don't know. I'm really looking forward to a big one. I know that I've been hyping these up as we go along, and as the show gets going, if something big happens, I'm going to be all in on this. As I talked about with the Money in the Bank videos, just try to make sure I get my money's worth out of this WrestleMania trip that's going to be coming out. Honestly, I'm going through Twitter. I'm looking at a lot of people, doing WrestleCon in Cleveland. Really wish that I was there. It's had me going on eBay, buying a lot of rookie cards. I talked about that. That was one of the things I really wanted to get signed when I go to WrestleCon in Las Vegas, not having to carry around figures or posters or magazines. Just having like a stack full of cards, I think is going to make this the easiest WrestleCon trip of all time. Plus, a lot of guys I think I just want to get pictures with this being one of my last trips. The last few WrestleManias that have come along, WrestleCon is one of the things that I've really missed more than anything else and really wanted to be a part of. I went to 40. I was looking forward to WrestleCon more than anything else, almost, I guess you could say. But I think this is going to be a good show. Doesn't really look like a great show, but I mean, it's Punk's second match. It's his first singles match since being back in WWE, which is really surprising. Even my girlfriend remembered how long ago Survivor Series was when he came out and he debuted. I know that he did the Garden show and the LA show. I'm not sure if he wrestled Dominic in both of those matches, but that was around Christmas time, and you only really saw those if you were there or if you saw like the mini videos that they released on Twitter. But I really hope that match just breaks out into a clusterfuck with all three of them fighting. It could end up being like a SummerSlam 1997 ordeal where Rollins costs one of them the match by getting involved, hitting somebody with a steel cage. You go back to that show, that's the match where Bret the Hitman Hart wins the championship because Shawn Michaels hits The Undertaker with a chair. Of course, that sets up the Bad Blood, the In Your House Hell in a Cell, the first ever Hell in a Cell match with them wanting to go at each other. But that's really your best outcome for this whole ordeal with, yes, Drew's a bad guy, but Drew's got a lot of fans. He tries to portray himself as he is misunderstood and he is the good guy and no one's reading the situation right, that CM Punk is the bad guy.